All right, I think we're ready to go. So good evening. I am Greg Louie, principal of Saratoga High School, and welcome to our 2020 Back to School Night. I would like to take a moment to welcome and thank our Board of Trustees, Board President Cynthia Chang, Vice President David Guidry, and Board Trustees Peter Hertan, Rosemary Rossi, and Catherine Sang. I would also like to thank our Superintendent, Mike Grove, and Associate Superintendent Carrie Bosco. And I would also like to introduce my fantastic admin team. I'll give them a moment to wave. Ms. Carrie Monarchy and Mr. Brian Thompson and Mr. Matt Torrens. As we all know, since March, how we conduct our educational business has been turned upside down, and the start of this fall semester has not been much kinder. Considering the wildfires, smoke, rolling blackouts, heat wave, internet connectivity challenges, and let's not forget COVID-19 is still out there, I want to thank all of my staff, my admin team, my guidance counselors, our CASI therapists, my maintenance team, my classified staff, and my teachers for their dedication to our students, each other, and our school community. I want to thank all of our Saratoga High School parents and guardians who have been generous with their time, donations, and willingness to help in so many ways. Most importantly, I want to thank our students who are the reason why we are all here. Our students are some of the most gifted and talented students of this generation. They are passionate, hardworking, young adults who are managing some of the more challenging experiences teenagers have ever been asked to navigate. Whether the challenges are related to social justice and anti-racism, creating a culture of consent, ensuring inclusive practices, addressing environmental calamities, nurturing social emotional habits, avoiding various temptations, staying healthy during a pandemic, and simply being a teenager in high school. Our students are the ones who will lead change, initiate progress, and be our future innovators and influencers. As our theme for the year states, unity makes community, and together as staff, parents, and students, whether we are on campus or at home, we will take the bushels of lemons we have been receiving and make some sweet, sweet lemonade. So thank you again. Welcome to our 2020 Back to School Night. And now I am honored to introduce our ASB President, Ms. Cynthia Zhang.
Thank you, Mr. Louie. Welcome parents to Back to School Night. My name is Cynthia Zhang, and I'm honored to serve as Saratoga's ASB President this year. Although this is an unconventional year, I would like to thank my ASB officers, class officers, and all the commissions for proactively working to organize events with the collective goal to unite our community. Currently, we are hosting weekly after hours open to all students every Tuesday at 4 p.m. on Zoom. And during this time, we'll have activities including trivia, online Pictionary, as well as other games. And this is just a way for students to come together and converse with peers they otherwise would not get the chance to. We're also hosting a Spirit Week on the week of October 5th, where each class will submit a fun lip dub video. All classes have been advertising signups, so make sure you let your students know. Finally, ASB is collaborating with the administration to brainstorm ways to make our campus and events safe and better for when students return to school. But this can only be done with funding, so make sure you purchase an ASB package on the SHS web store for your students if you are able to. You can find more information on the website. And now I would like to introduce the Booster President, Randy Feigen.
Hi, thank you, Cynthia. Hi, everyone. So first of all, I'm president of the STA Drama Boosters. Our efforts are focused on supporting equipment and tools and expertise to keep the Saratoga High School drama program at the highest caliber possible. And as many of you know, it's been recognized by the community over the last several years, and we want to maintain that recognition. More important than ever, obviously, is the opportunity to have the life skills to not just present in person, but to obviously be able to present on video. Now, with the changes to the learning dynamic and the opportunities that kids have and students have to be presenting on video, it's almost more important than ever to be able to have the life skills of having those presentation capabilities and the confidence to be in front of an audience. So many of the things that we do as part of Drama Boosters help to really prioritize that and elevate students' opportunity to be able to do that. We also have a new teacher at Saratoga High who's representing the drama program, Mr. Ringstead, and you'll hear from him later if you're in one of his classes. But a lot of what we're doing as well is making sure that we have a very seamless transition, not just from in-person to online, but also with the change in the drama teacher and in productions. Obviously, drama is very valued by colleges as well because it shows that they're well-rounded and have some skills that are potentially different from something that's just academic. I do want to thank everyone for the contributions that you've already made. That has been really great and wonderful. We're still lower than the typical levels, but that's okay because there's some things that we didn't get to do late last year. So we have a little bit of funds for a rainy day, but given that we are staying online and we're going to start focusing a little bit more on things like film and doing a film festival this year, we're going to look at how we're spending capital equipment and CapEx and look at some different opportunities and shift from the remote shifts in how we spend that money to more of the remote learning and film capabilities. We're always looking for more board members. So if you've got some time on your hands and want to hang out with a fun group of men and women and have a good time, we're always happy to look at more volunteers, especially as many of us have graduating students coming off the board. So thank you so much. And with that, I'll turn it over to Tom.
Thank you, Randy. The Saratoga High School Foundation is one of two groups, PTSO being the other one, that uses your donations for the benefit of all students. And we focus on two things. First, equipment and facilities. So we do a lot of grants to put technology in the classrooms, for example, Chromebook carts and iPad Pros. We've created sitting areas across the campus, furnished the tutoring center, and last year we bought new furniture for 4 classrooms, something we hope to do for other classrooms in the future. The second thing we focus on is social emotional support, which has become increasingly important in high-performing schools like Saratoga High. Foundation funding makes it possible to have trained therapists in our wellness center. We funded the Sources of Strength suicide prevention program last year, and we're currently funding the HEART program, teaching how to cope with stress that your kids receive during the Wednesday advisory days. And of course, the foundation's there to help whenever there's an urgent need. For example, we funded 4 teacher training days during the summer that focused on remote learning, so our teachers would be better prepared for this fall. To find out more about us, please visit our website, shsf.org. And many thanks to those of you who have already donated. You helped us get past our halfway mark for our fundraising goal. And those of you who haven't donated, please check out the website and email me with any questions you might have. Thank you very much. And next up is Sandy Payne, the president of Map Boosters.
Hi, everyone, and welcome back. It has been a challenging start, but I know that we can all make it great for the kids. As Tom said, my name is Sandy Payne, and I am the booster president of the Media Arts Program, otherwise known as MAP. The only priority we have in the MAP boosters is to give hands-on and financial support to the teachers and students. We ask for a donation of $175 per student. To those of you who have already donated, thank you so much. We know what a challenging year this has been, and we greatly appreciate your support. For those who haven't, please let me tell you where your money goes. Because it's a rich technology-based program, it requires regular upgrades to hardware, software, cameras, voiceover equipment, and tripods. Thank you all very much for your time and your support. You can give to the MAP boosters by using the online PayPal connection, or you can mail a check to the school. I'd like to now introduce Vipin, who is the amazing booster president for Robotics. Thank you all very, very much.
Thank you, Sandy. Hello, everyone. Welcome back and welcome to Back to School Night. I'm honored to be president of Saratoga MSET, which is an after-school robotics club at Saratoga High. We run 2 programs at MSET, FRC and FTC, with 94 students enrolled across 4 teams this year. Students typically spend 8 to 10 hours a week, which is a significant time commitment, and it speaks volumes about their commitment and passion around robotics. Now, we're fortunate to have a very supportive administration, staff, volunteer mentors who spend umpteen hours with these students so they can learn robotics, both hardware and software and management skills. And equally importantly, you parents who contribute financially and who contribute with your time to volunteer, because it takes a lot to organize a lot of sessions for these students to build robots and to make these programs successful. Our programs are in full swing virtually and in the near future, hopefully in small cohorts physically. And I encourage all the enrolled parents to donate liberally and to go through the district approval process to volunteer ASAP. So these students can maximize their learning and build amazing robots. With that, let me hand over to Yvonne Lenny, who is the president of Music Booster.
Thank you, Vipin, and good evening, everybody. As Vipin said, I am the president of Saratoga Music Boosters, often known as SMB. SMB provides the resources to ensure that the Saratoga schools as a whole get the first-class enriched music program that we've all learned to love and enjoy. We support grades from 5 through to grade 12. So we basically support the elementary school as well as the high school. This year might look very different being online right now, but we've worked very hard with the music staff to ensure that our students continue to get the level of enrichment that they enjoy when they're in person. And so we've had some great opportunities to be able to work with some very talented clinicians who currently are unable to perform, and so have graciously provided or will be providing some time and support to our students to really give a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for the students to be working with very talented professionals. And as well as that, we're supporting the program to ensure that they're able to do professional or get professional remote virtual concert experiences, as well as often, you know, we've all seen and loved various different orchestras and choirs all performing virtually and wonder how they do that. Well, hopefully we will see some of the Saratoga students producing certain things very shortly as well, with the support of Saratoga Music Boosters. So I want to thank everybody so far for the contributions that you have made to Music Boosters. Basically, they come in two forms. There's both the program contributions and the benefactor fund. And we're very appreciative to anything that you can do, and especially our large music community. But we also generally rely on two major fundraisers in the year. The first, which is earlier in the year, so in May, which unfortunately, of course, didn't happen this year, was our famous pancake breakfast. And so because we were unable to hold pancake breakfast, obviously our donations are down, or our overall income is down because of lack of pancake breakfast. The other big fundraiser, which I was amazed about, sort of the interest and support, is cookie dough. And so every year for the last 24 years, we have sold cookie dough, and it's a great income for us. And so we're thinking, how can we do cookie dough this year when the students aren't at school and there's restrictions of how to actually sort of pick up the products, etc. Obviously, the students are used to going door to door to their neighbors to try and sell cookie dough, and that's more restricted this year as well. But we think we found a way. So cookie dough is going online, and in the next couple of weeks, you'll be hearing a lot about cookie dough. The music students will be hearing about it next week, and everybody else will hear the following week. And for basically 3 or 4 weeks, you will be able to buy cookie dough online, and then there will be pickup available at the beginning of November. So we very much encourage everybody to stock up on their cookie dough and enjoy those benefits that we've had available to us over the last 24 years. So I'm very excited about that. Finally, one of our other fundraisers has been to sell gift cards. So Starbucks, CVS, Safeway, We've generally sold at all our live events. We don't have live events, therefore we're not selling gift cards. And we get a portion of the sale. It's a fairly small percentage, but it all helps. Unfortunately, we bought our stock of gift cards just before lockdown. And so we've got a large stock of gift cards. So we thought, creatively, what can we do with them? So we decided we want to use them for giving back to the community. So we actually had a donation event a couple of weeks ago, helping our poor neighbors who were impacted by the local fires. And I thank everybody for purchasing gift cards for donation to those people. They're extremely grateful for those donations. We also have them, we've closed that fundraiser now, but we also have them available to say thank you to our healthcare workers. And we very much encourage everybody to go onto our web store on the Saratoga Music Boosters website, and please purchase a gift card to say thank you to our healthcare workers, either $10 Starbucks, $25 Starbucks, or CVS or Safeway, and we will be distributing those to the healthcare workers at Valley Medical Center very shortly. So very much thank you again, and thank you for all your support. With that, I will pass the baton to the PTSO President, Rita Cow.
Hello, everyone. Hi, I'm Rita Cow, and I'm the president of PTSO again this year. Yeah, I'm just very happy to come here to talk to you, just because I'm just feel so thankful for all the families who generously donate to the PTSO. And so in this is it's challenging time. So far, we already have 245 families donated, and we already get 48.4K donation already. So we already meet our 75% target. So thank you very much for your generosity. And we still a little bit, to the target. So if you can use your company matching program, so that will boost us, and so we can meet our target this year. And this year is very challenging because we cannot meet. I'm looking forward to meet every one of you in person, but we cannot right now. And but we'll continue to support our school, our students, and we are support ASB for all these kind of activities, as they provide the incentive or provide the rewards. So they will do some kind of the activity online. We also will help raise some fundraising money for the wellness center. And we are actually, and right now we are working on the parents' education for the seminar online, workshop online, and stay tuned. Okay, thank you very much for your generosity. So hopefully we can see you soon. Okay, I'll introduce Shrevedia. She's the speech and debate president this year.
Hi, everyone. It's my privilege to welcome you all this evening. Given the current pandemic situation this year, all our practices and tournaments will be conducted virtually. Our coaches and captains are working with our students every Tuesdays and Thursdays via Zoom. Our goal is that by the end of the year, the students will be equipped with the ability to be confident in their communication skills. So we encourage our students to join the club, and we treasure the generosity of the parents, and without their support, we cannot facilitate to our students the opportunities to achieve their goals. So your contributions are tax deductible, and our club is certified for company matching. And if you have any fundraising ideas, please share it with us. Please join our program social media pages and Google groups to receive timely information from our coaches and boosters. Thank you very much, and help us make a difference. And now I hand over to Brandy Green, our sports booster.
All right. I wish I could hold up lots of equipment here and balls and stuff, but we can't. First of all, I am Brandy Green, Sports Boosters President. I want to thank all of you who have contributed so far. We have about 45 members, equating to about 15,000. That's about half of our goal. So we are still looking for more. Your membership pays for annual concussion testing, training, and enhancements that the district is not able to pay for. Some of those enhancements have included the wrestling spotlight, streaming equipment, weight room renovations, bleachers, and other safety equipment. Our kids are going to be out on that field soon. We certainly hope so. So we want to be ready. Please donate to us. Join our membership. We really want to keep this going and keep it going for our kids. Thank you. And now back to Principal Louie.
Mr. Louie, you're on mute.
All right, I was on mute. Sorry about that. So again, little technical difficulties. It is virtual back to school night. So I wanted to break the ice for all of our teachers in case they happen to do the same thing. So there you go. But for that, again, thank you for all of our booster presidents for taking a moment to introduce their programs and to thank the community for their volunteers and for their contributions to our students and all the fabulous programs that we offer to our students. So what we have in front of us right now is just a reminder for a couple of minutes about how we're going to get through our virtual back to school night tonight. If you have a document that looks like this with the links and the classes and the teachers' names, gold star for you, you should be good to go. This will basically have to just click on your hypertext links and it will take you to your respective rooms. And again, hopefully it all works out perfectly smooth as we've tried to put all the links in there. But if you didn't get a chance to do this document, this is your backup. So two things. First, all of the information you need to get to is on the school webpage. So if you go to the school webpage and you go to back to school night, you have at least a chance to be able to get some of those things. I would skip step 2. You still need to know step 1, which is a schedule for your student. But then you can get to step 3, which is this back to school night 2020 distance learning master schedule, which looks like this. And this is going to be the key to tonight. If you haven't created your own worksheet, is to be able to know what teacher you're going to, when, and then to click on the appropriate box. So if your student, for example, has beginning fitness PE first period with Mr. Ellis, you hover over it, click on the link, and you're good to go. All right, and so on for the 3rd period, 5th period, and 7th period. Remember, we're going to go odd periods to start and then even periods to close, with 6th period being at the end. So if you need to pull your student out of their bedroom and have them sit next to you to tell you what room to go to next, that's your best bet. All right, so with that, we've got a couple of minutes left. The final reminder for you is, again, we also have help desks. So if you are a little bit lost or not exactly sure where to go, myself and the admin team each have a room tonight from 6:30 to 7 based off of our last names that we serve. And so if your last name is A through G and you need some help, click on the link and you will come and see me and I'll help you out. Likewise, again, if you don't have this document, go back to the school webpage and it's all there. If you get lost between 7 and 7:30, our guidance counselors will be there for you. Again, sorted by last name so we can make sure we serve as many families as possible. So with that, thank you very, very much for coming to back to school night. Hopefully next year, we'll do it all live, or as everybody's been saying recently, we'll do it 3D. So thank you very much. Have a great evening. Thank you, Ben.
Good job, everybody. You did awesome.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.
Well, Brian, you